valuations. The latest IPO on the street is Cello World. Of course, it doesn't need much introduction. It's a household name and a brand that all of us associate with. We have the management of the company, Mr. Pradeep Rathod, the CMD, and Atul Parolia, CFO of Cello World, joining us on the show. Hi, gentlemen. Good afternoon. Thanks so much for making time. Well, your business is quite varied. 65% comes from almost the household, houseware and glassware segment. 15% thereabouts from writing, and furniture makes the rest of it. Going forward, what kind of change do you anticipate, if any, in the product mix, and which is the area that you think will see the maximum growth? Either of you can take it. Whoever is, comfortable taking that question.
Yeah. So I think the product mix and the category mix, the sale would be in the similar line, maybe a percent, or because all the three categories are growing at a healthy pace, except the molded furniture, which might go a little down in the total basket of percentage.
Atul, how's the comparative landscape in all the three areas you are operating in? We are fan of all the areas you are operating in and have been personal users for some time now. But I see that competition is heating up in the space, especially houseware, kitchenware, etc. Talk to us about how you are coping with it.
See, the best part is that we are in the niche area, and moreover, we put the new product a lot actually. Say, for example, in the last year, we have introduced the 380 products. So that is our strength actually. See, in all, if we see furniture, or for that matter, houseware or glassware, writing instrument, we have altogether put the 380 new product. And product mix is a major gain actually, which we find that is our strength of the company.
Point taken. But Pradeep, also wanted your take regarding the Rajasthan glassware unit. I think that's under construction right now. When will it commission, and what could it add to your top line? Is it a big unit, and any other capex that you've planned?
So that is the major capex what we are going in. Our consumer wear business, non-glass, doesn't have much of capex because the turnover ratio to capex is almost 7 times. Only in our glassware, there is the capex is high to the ratio of turnover. So the Rajasthan plant is around 200 crores, approximately capex what we have planned. 35% of that to 40% is already completed. The construction is on. And I think so we should be commencing our furnace, which will be a soda lime glass, which is drinkware. Precisely, if I say drinkware and clear glasses, which will give a 20,000 tons furnace. It's a 20,000 ton furnace. It would give a turnover when the full capacity is utilized to sales around 275 to 290 crores or 300 crores maximum.
Right. Pradeep, a quick follow-up question I want to ask you about the premiumization which is happening in the industry. And that is where innovation also goes in, and probably that's why companies such as yours can command better margins. So overall blended margin of the company goes up. Talk to us about where are the possible levers of this?
I'll tell you, innovation is one of the biggest thing over here. When you give new SKUs continuously to the market in all the verticals where we are, definitely you can protect your margins and you can grow also steadily because there are Me Too products which definitely come into the market after some time when you introduce a new product. So if you want to be above the market, or you don't want to be adjacent and you want always to be above the competition, you will have to scale up new SKUs regularly, as Atul also said. And that is the biggest strength of the company. We even think, okay, next year, what will be the planning and what are the products we want to really introduce in all the different seasons of the sales where we have, like summer to like a Diwali festive season or a New Year season.
We were just witnessing that your past few years of growth is around 30% kind of trajectory. The tailwind for the sector, I won't ask you about your own company, but how is the sector growth panning out? Because I'll assume that your growth also your aim will be to outperform, of course, but it will get reflected adequately in your own growth.
So, sir, if you see our writing instruments, which was a very new business 3 years back, we started. So the growth is really very high over there. Our glassware also is growing. So if you see opalware, which is primarily the dining ware products, are grown very well for all the companies. So the industry CAGR growth is around 25% plus. In our consumer wear, which is non-glass, the industry growth is around 10 to 12%. And we could grow better from 2017 onwards. All the organized players are growing at a much higher speed than the unorganized because of the tax difference, which was very high pre GST, and after that, even the compliance has helped us reduce the difference of sale price between an organized and unorganized player, and that's giving all. And some of them, like glass players like Cello, where we are there in so many verticals, and which gives us a bigger advantage to grow faster.
Sure, and before I let you go, Atul, a last word. I think the street is a bit nervous because you have quite a bit of dependence on China for sourcing some of your products. What are you doing to diversify this?
No, so we have only one product which is coming from China. Otherwise, the rest 80% of our production which we sell are in-house. Even to an extent that glassware, we have imported some glassware to just have the feel. When we start our new glassware plant in Rajasthan, we want to have the feel which are the products which will do better. So we go into manufacturing of that product, molds and all, much prior to our furnace being fired. So we can reach the market much faster. So we have created that for a temporary period. One of the other categories, steel vacuum flask, which we are importing from China. And that's the only category which is imported by the company. Otherwise, the rest is 100% local. Even our raw materials, to an extent, 95% is local raw material.
Okay, thank you, gentlemen. On that note, we'll let you go. Appreciate you joining us on the show. But with that, slipping in